Actually, tonight I'm a little confused. What to do? I don't know what to do.
To do about what?
I have something to do, but I don't know which to do first.
What to do about
Yeah.
what? Sorry?
I don't know what to do. How to say? Because I have many things to do, so I'm a little confused. I don't know what to do.
I cannot help you if I don't understand what the problem is. I understand that you don't know what to do, but what are the options? You mean you don't know what to do first, or
Maybe I should do some important things first.
what?
Maybe I should to do some important things first.
Yes, important things always first.
Then other things will be easier than before.
So what is the important? So, tell me more about this problem. I don't know what you mean, but you don't know what to do.
I need to make a business plan for competition, and I need to write 10,000 words about it. It's
10,000
too
words?
difficult for me.
It's kind of like writing a book. 10,000 words.
Yeah, 10,000 words.
It's kind of a small book.
I think so.
About what? About a
About innovation.
innovation. You need to write something about innovation.
Yeah. I create a program with my roommates. It's about childhood memory, 3D. Yeah, maybe maybe it's nice.
Okay. So you still need to do this.
Yeah, because I need to hand it before June 10th.
And you're confused because you have no idea what you're writing about.
Yeah, because I
Oh, there's someone pointing. You see? You see the green in the clouds there? The green.
yeah, I see. Maybe there are clouds.
Yeah, there's a cloud, and somebody's pointing a green. See the green light moving?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you don't have ideas to write about.
And my roommates also don't have ideas about it, so we're in trouble.
So, what is this? This is a kind of a homework?
No, it's just a competition.
Competition.
But every class needs to hand 8 programs to compete phrase.
Okay, 8. Every class need to handle.
Yeah.
8 programs?
It means every student needs to take part in it. Because each program needs 3 to 5 students.
Oh, each program needs 3 to 5 students. So how many do you have in your group?
Just 3.
3. Oh, the minimum. So all of you together needs to write these 10,000 words?
Yeah.
Oh.
For it with each other. So I chose to 临床 but no I'm majoring accounts. So I chose the
So did you ever do a plan for a program?
Like this before?
Yeah.
No.
No.
do you like the
It's lucky for you.
When you say about writing innovation, it needs to be something completely new. No one has thinking that before. It needs to be something new.
Yeah.
I
maybe.
came from Guangzhou City,
Oh, Jiangxi province.
of course. I come from Jiangxi province, Guangzhou City.
So
Can get
um,
But
you will leave this university for Shenzhen this
I
summer
didn't find
holiday.
I didn't find anything in Shenzhen yet.
because you are in South
Didn't find
Korea.
anything.
I didn't find a job there yet, so I don't know.
So you mean you maybe not live here?
parents.
I know this is my last term here because they don't have any more classes for me to teach here, so they need to move me out.
I want to.
But they did not find me a place in Jiujiang, I mean in Shenzhen yet.
But I don't.
So it looks like that I'm gonna move out, but I'm not sure where. I hope to be still in Shenzhen, but they did not find me anything there yet.
Some sophomore to get some
Okay.
LS.
So I have no idea what's gonna happen.
So if they don't arrange a work for you, you need to find the work in by yourself.
还要拍的
Yes, maybe.
Is it difficult for you?
I don't think so. For example, if I wanted to stay in China, I do have a work in Huzhou and Jiuzhou.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
I don't
you
want.
can
But I
come
don't
back.
want. But I don't want to go to Huzhou or Jiuzhou. I want to go to Shenzhen. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Reflect.
Why do you need to change a city to another city all the time?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, for example, the company that I work for has an agreement with the university, and the agreement is going to finish this end of the semester. Unless they renew, they need to move me out. This is why they keep me transferring me all the time.
Okay. I think it's a little tired and to transfer.
Yes, you can never stay in one place. You can never stay in one place. It's kind of hard. Every time I move to a new place, I don't know anyone there, so I need to start from zero to start making new friends.
When will you retire?
When I will retire, maybe never. I don't know.
Never?
Never.
No. In China, maybe 55 years old is you will retire.
Retire is not good. When you
Why?
when
You
you
can-
retire, if you stop being active, you're gonna die.
But you can get money from country.
Yes, but I will still keep doing things. I'm not gonna stop doing things. I mean,
So
if you
so,
retire and start doing nothing, you're gonna die soon.
so you mean you like to work until
You die. Until I die, yes.
really?
Yes.
But we Chinese people more like how relax when they're old.
Yeah, maybe I can relax a little bit, but I will not never stop working. Working, for example, I like my work here. There's no reason for me to stop.
Join the some club.
Especially when you're doing something that you like, there's no reason to stop doing it.
And I think before you retire, you need to find a girl to care for you.
Yeah, maybe maybe that girl in Shenzhen would be her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go there to see if it is her or not.
Yeah.
So, do you have a plan to find someone too?
Is there way
Do you planning or do you have a plan to find someone too?
Find someone.
Yes, someone that you like it, maybe married one day. I don't know.
I'm trying.
there we learn
But
to
it's difficult to find a suitable person.
Why do you feel like it's difficult? Here in China, it might be easier for you girls because there is 40 more million men than girls in China. There is an unbalance. For example, 40 million more men than
Oh,
girls.
I know.
So it might be easier for you girls than for boys because there's much more boys than girls.
Yeah. It's right.
So do you feel like is it difficult?
we get is that
Um,
Too much difficult?
I find it difficult in university.
Why?
Maybe because I seldom go out to find someone.
You just need to do the things that I just telling her, right? Just be open, make friends. You don't need, for example, when you go and make friends with someone, does not mean that I'm going to make friends with him because I want to date him. Just make friends for the fun of making new friends. You don't know, you never know what's going to happen in the future. For example, if you have 1,000 friends, you're having a much better chance of finding someone than if you have no friends at all. You don't need to, I would date him. That's why I'm going to make friends with him. No. Just make friends because it's good to make friends. Just be open. And for example, the university might be the best opportunity that you might have in your life. Because think when you go back to your family. Well, maybe you're going to have to work. How many people do you have in your company? Maybe 30, 40. Here we have thousands of students.
Yeah, you're right.
Thousands from many different places in China. So this is the best setting to make good friends.
So many students say if you don't find a boyfriend when you are a freshman, you will be a singer after graduation.
Not necessarily, but what I'm trying to say is, for example, here we have thousands of students, all of them about the same age, all of them being university students. They will have a graduation in a few years. All of them the same age, the same intellectual, the same kind of a level as you, right? So this is the best place to find someone. It's a good opportunity.
Yeah. Actually, last time I met with a boy. He passed by me and he thinks I'm so cute and he asked another girl to add my WeChat.
He did not have enough courage to talk to you?
Yeah. He just added my WeChat.
Why did he need to talk to another girl to have your chat? Why didn't he talk to you directly?
Because he's not so confident.
Oh, he's a little bit shy.
Yeah,
And this other girl told you about him? How did you know? How did you know about
that
him?
girl just told that boy don't tell this thing to me.
How did you find out about him?
Because I asked that boy how did you find me? He told me about the truth.
Oh, so he asked other girl to have your chat, and then he add you.
Yeah.
But he did not ask you directly.
Yeah. And he asked me about my ideal boyfriend.
No.
I told him my ideal boyfriend the height need to be 177 centimeters.
Height? Why height is important?
Because
For me, height is the least important.
no, I think height is very important.
Why?
Because I don't like my boyfriend is very short.
Well, as long as he's taller than you, that's okay, right?
But I think 177 centimeters is basic for boys.
I don't know. I feel like for me, height is the least important.
but I think it's most important. So,
Okay.
so that boy said he,
Is he? Does he? It is at least a 177.
no, he just
He's shorter?
yeah, he's a little shorter, and
So
then
he's not a suitable boyfriend for you.
He
For,
didn't.
for me, other things are much more important. For example, if you are honest, is much more important than your height. Don't you think so? For example, honesty is more important than your height.
Honesty.
Yes, the value of the person. Honesty. Is the person honest with you? So it's much better, is much more important than he's taller or short. For me at least. Don't you think so?
But for me, I will consider his height first,
Okay.
not his.
For example,
Honesty.
if he has a good height, let's say 170, 180, and but he's a liar, is that okay with you?
Oh, maybe I will consider.
For example, he's 180, right? But he's lying to you all the time. I'm going to go there, and then he's going there and meet another girl. He's lying to you. No, I didn't meet anyone there. Do you think it's okay?
No.
Right. This is why I feel like honesty is much more important than the height.
It depends. It depends.
I'm not saying that you should not have your preference. Of course, you need to find the boy attractive, maybe a little bit taller. That's good, right? But I feel like the values, the character of a person is much more important than its physical external appearances.
But if you meet with a boy, he's honest and he cares for you very much, but he's not very tall and he is not very handsome. I maybe not choose him as my boyfriend.
So what is the second thing? So the being tall is the first one, right?
Yeah.
What's the second thing?
He's
Handsome?
yeah.
What else?
And can tolerant of me
Okay. Tolerant? Okay.
and care for me. Care for me. And he needs to have responsibility.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah. But if we add this case together, you will find it's difficult to find this kind of boy.
Do you think it's very hard to find it?
Yeah.
Why? No people have responsibility here, or they're all short?
I mean, find a tall, handsome, responsible boy is very difficult.
So which one is more difficult, to find a responsible boy or handsome and tall?
Maybe both.
Both. Okay.
So, what's your ideal girlfriend like?
Well, for example, I feel like the same. I need to find someone who is attractive. Otherwise, if I found a person I'm not attracted to this person, I would not invite her to be my girlfriend. But of course, after that, I need to find a person that I can trust, somebody who is honest, somebody who is kind of have a nice character, somebody who is responsible, somebody who can, for example. Let me ask you this: which one do you think is more important? You saw me doing this. You saw me doing this in the library, right? Yeah, I'm gonna ask you this, but you know the answer. So which one do you think is more important, career or marriage?
Career or marriage?
Do you remember in the library last time I spoke about this?
Yeah.
So do you remember what I said about it?
Maybe I can't remember.
So which one do you think is more? Not like it's more important. For example, you have those two options, okay? Career and marriage. Both of them are important, okay? Both
Yeah,
of them are
yeah,
important.
yeah.
But if you can choose one to be guaranteed, which one do you choose? Career or marriage?
Um, if I
For example, we want to succeed in both of them at the same time. I wanted to have a good career and also a good marriage, right? So if I can choose, well, both of them would be guaranteed, is better. But if I can choose to be guaranteed only one, does not mean the other one cannot be successful. I just mean that only one will be guaranteed to be successful. The other one can be successful, but is not guaranteed to be successful. So which one do you choose to be a guaranteed one? Marriage or career?
um, if I if that boy is very wealthy and responsible, I will choose marriage. After I choose marriage, I will have another work in the future. But
If he's wealthy, it means he's a successful in one, right?
yeah,
And then you choose the other. That's not what I meant. For example, I only meant that one of them is a big guarantee. It can be successful in the other one too, but it's not a guaranteed. So you can put the question like this: which one is the most important?
which one?
For example, do you want to have a happy marriage, or do you have a successful career? So which one is more important?
Uh, a happy marriage.
I think so too.
Yeah. If you just be successful, but you don't have happy marriage, it's so terrible.
Yes, you don't have anyone to share your successes
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So you need to find a suitable person to uh, live together in the future, so that you can have a happy marriage.
What do you think would be a recipe for a good marriage?
Rest
Recipe. What do you think a good marriage has to have in order to be a good one?
marriage. I think the most important point is respect.
Respect.
Yeah. I think couples should respect each other.
Yes.
If you make some choices, he should respect your choice, not to blame you or told you not to do that.
Respect, trust, right? They
Yeah.
need to enjoy each other's presence. They need to enjoy doing the stuff together. They need to have fun together. Also
Yeah,
important.
if they can do this thing, they can avoid conflict, avoid calling.
The secret is not to avoid conflict. You're always going to disagree in some point, but you need to learn how to solve the disagreements because they're gonna happen. They're gonna happen. There's no marriage with no conflict.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
all the marriage has some disagreement in some point. You need to learn how to solve the problem.
Yeah. And you need to be tolerant when you have disagreements with each other.
See, a couple there.
Yeah, but I'm a single girl.
Huh?
But I'm singer. They're couple.
Yes. They're looking at me. Looking at me.
Do you know how Chinese people call the single?
How did they what?
How do they call a single person?
How do they cause?
caught.
Caught?
Yeah.
How do they catch a single person?
They caught a single
How do they
person.
call a single person?
They
No.
caught a single person, single dog,
Single
single
dog.
dog.
What is that?
It means 单身狗.
I don't understand.
Is that called for those people who are single.
Okay.
It's special. It's special. So, will you admire those couples when you pass by them?
Sorry?
Will you admire?
Admire?
Yeah, admire those couples because they have their boyfriends or their girlfriend to accompany them.
If I admire or if I kind of wanted to be in the same situation? For example, I feel like this. To be single is not a bad thing.
Yeah, you're right.
So to be single is much better to be in a bad marriage. Bad marriage can be hell. If you have a bad marriage, it can be horrible. So it's much better to be single than to be in a bad marriage. But if you have a good marriage, it's better than to be single.
Yeah.
So I am not desperate to get married. I even can die single. I'm okay. I'm happy with my life the way it is. But if I find someone who has good values, who is a good person, that I can trust, that I can respect each other, I am open to marry again if I find that person. But I'm not. I don't feel like I need to get married to be happy. For example, if you feel like I need to get married to be happy, you put in too much responsibility in the partner. You should be happy before you marry already. This is how I feel.
Yeah. I have an uncle. He got divorced last year, and he found another girlfriend this year. And they are planning to get married. But nowadays, he told me that he feels very tired. Because he can find common topic with his girlfriend.
Oh,
And
he
they
cannot find a common topic?
yeah,
Oh.
and they live in different province.
Oh.
And her girlfriend needs to work every day, and his girlfriend told him that she will not get married before 30 years old.
Before 30
Yeah,
years
yeah.
old? How old is she?
His girlfriend now is 26 years old, and my uncle now is 36 years old.
So she wants to wait 4 more years.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
why is that?
but I think it's too long.
Yes,
for-
but why does she want to wait that long?
Because they don't have cars, they don't have house.
Oh, they want to acquire those things before.
And his girlfriend
Hello.
don't want her boyfriend to be tired.
Well, I feel like people at least should date for 1 year. This is the good amount of time to get to know each other.
Yeah.
But for example, I think when my parents got married, they didn't have too many things. They built up their lives together. They bought the home together. They bought the car together as they're getting better, right? If you feel like you need to have all those things before, you're missing the opportunity to build a life together with someone that you love.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I also think so. So I always persuade my uncle to get married early with his
But she needs to agree,
girlfriend.
right? If she doesn't agree, he cannot marry.
Yeah.
But sometimes, for example, he's already 36, right? But sometimes, for example, a person at your age, does your parent have much influence in your way you decide things? For example, maybe your parents, well, would tell you things to do, right? So sometimes you need to listen to your parents, and they wanted you to do the things that, for example, I talked to this girl in Shenzhen, and she told me that she might have a hard time to convince her parents that she would want to marry a foreigner.
So,
For example, I told my parents already about her, but she didn't tell me her parents about me.
so do you think her parents will agree with you?
No, she told me that they might have a hard time to agree. There might be not that easy for their parents to agree her to marry the foreigner.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to accept this thing.
Yes. So I may not have a chance with her.
So you think you don't have a chance to
No, no,
get married with her?
For example, if she listened to her parents, I may not have a chance.
Yeah, it's right.
So why do you think it's? Is every parents like this here in China? Is every parent like this?
Um, actually many parents in China disagree with
For example, what if you wanted to marry a foreigner? Does your parent would agree or not? What do you think?
um, maybe I will give up
No, give up what?
to stay with my boyfriend.
Oh, but
Maybe
I'm
we
asking,
will.
for example, what do you think your parents would do? They would agree with you to marry a foreigner or not?
No, they will disagree.
They would disagree. Oh,
Yeah,
oh I see. And then you will not marry a foreigner.
yeah.
No.
Because they told me if I marry to a foreigner, they will not let me come back home.
I mean, they're gonna take you away from their country and not let you come back to China. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's might be. They're gonna be losing a daughter, right?
Yeah.
What if the foreigner agreed to live here in China? Does that change anything? For example, what if your boyfriend, a foreigner, agrees to live here in China?
He's willing to live in China, I think it's okay for me to marry to a foreigner.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he wants me to go go abroad with him to his family, I think I need to consider it.
Okay. So how many do you have sisters and brothers?
Yeah, I have a brother.
Just one brother?
Yeah, just one brother.
Okay. For example, I have two brothers and one sister. It was easier for me to go abroad because I have brothers and sisters. Because if I was the only son, it would be very hard for my parents to let me go and live far away from them.
Yeah.
For example, right now my brother is a neighbor of my parents, and so my parents live in this home. One side is my brother, the other side is my sister. So my parents live in the middle. So it's very easy because they have more kids. It's not like they don't miss me, but it's easier for me to go away because I do have more brothers, right? When a parent has only one kid, it's very hard for them to let them go and live abroad, live far away.
Yeah.
And here in China, because of the one-child policy years ago, there are lots of families who have only one child. It's very hard for them to let this one child go away and live in a foreign country.
But But if his child is a girl, but in China, if a girl married to a man, she needs to go to his husband's family. Yeah, he needs to live his own her own family.
Okay.
Is this similar to your country?
Usually it's the opposite. Usually the man goes to the girl's family.
Okay.
Here's the man goes to the girl's. Here's the man. No, here's the girl go to the man's family, right? In Brazil, it's kind of the opposite. The man goes to the girl's family.
Ask a question. So I will give you some support.
Okay.
Just at the beginning, just one sentence. Ask one question.
And I think my brother will
Your brother is older or younger than you?
1 year old younger than me.
1 year younger. Okay.
Yeah. I think he will support my parents in the future, not me.
Oh, he was gonna. Oh, so you can marry and go away then. Is that it?
I don't know.
Oh, you just told me that your parents would not agree. So why did you tell me? Did you ever have this talk with your parents before?
Yeah, we ever discuss this with each other.
Oh. So I guess they might be willing to let you go to another place, don't they?
But not another country.
Oh, not another country.
It's too far for me to see them.
For example,
Yes, you're thinking like
let's open the map here.
that's why
This is a map, okay?
Yeah.
hidden in the back seat of car.
You need to find your country.
No. I'm just, for example, here in the middle of China, right?
Yeah.
So where's your city here?
Nanchang.
Nanchang's kind of here, right? It's kind of close, right? So let's say, for example, here is still China, right? So let's say you live here, right?
Right.
Maybe if you marry a friend, which country is this one here?
This is Thailand.
No, Thailand is not here. No,
not
maybe
Thailand.
Thailand. Yeah, maybe Thailand. So let's say you live here.
Brunei.
Let's say you live here and you find a boyfriend in another country here. But it's still very close, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, it would be better for you to find a boyfriend closer. But what if you find a boyfriend here? So it's still China, but it's much far away.
Yeah. If my boyfriend lives here, I maybe will marry to him. But if it's here, I will not.
But here is still China, so in the same country, but it's further away, much longer distance than this one in another country, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of considerations to make, right? So
Yeah. So for you, it doesn't matter for you to marry a Chinese girl.
if it doesn't matter, oh sorry, what's the question?
So you think it doesn't matter to marry the Chinese girl?
What do you mean it doesn't matter? For me, it doesn't matter. It can be a Chinese, no problem. You're asking if it can be a Chinese girl?
Yeah.
Yes, it can be a Chinese girl. It needs to be a girl,
not boys.
not boy. I will not marry a boy.
Yeah, I heard in most Western countries, many girls find another girl to get married.
These are the homosexual. They marry into the same sex, but this is a very small part of the population.
But some friends.
You mean, for example, they call gay marriage. So man with man and girl with girl. I'm not like that.
That's right. A foreigner told me it's very common in Western countries.
It's not that very common. It is on the media too much. They are fighting for their rights, but it is still a small part of the population. Because, for example, those people are not afraid to tell the other people who they, because quite a few years ago, decades ago, people are afraid. For example, if they are gay, they would not tell anyone. They keep it hiding in secret. But nowadays the world is different. They are not afraid to tell them I'm a gay. They don't have. So these are in the media, news, and everywhere. But they still a small part of the population. But we heard about them so much in the media, in the news. This is why you feel like it's popular, but it's not that popular.
Yeah.
So most people are normal people. Most people prefer to marry, if it is a man, prefer to marry a girl. And a girl also prefer to marry a man. This is the normal.
Yeah, for me, I cannot accept a girl find another girl.
Yes, me too.
Yeah,
It's a very weird,
I think it's very strange.
strange, it's
Yeah,
weird.
It's nice to listen.
They cannot have a baby, right? So
That's right.
I come to
they cannot have kids. Oh, the moon is there behind the clouds.
You mean the moon
Yeah, the
is
full moon is behind the clouds.
yeah. Maybe if I come to my dormitory, I can take photos of it.
But you cannot see the moon.
No, if I come to my dormitory, I live in the seventh floor. I can see it.
But your dormitory is not higher than the clouds, is it?
But I can take photo in this way.
Yes, but you still cannot see the moon.
No, I can see it.
No, can you see it now?
No, I can.
Because
see
it's in the other side of the clouds. You cannot see it.
it. Yeah. But
Even from your apartment, you cannot see it
but
right
if
now.
I come to the highest floor, I can see it.
No, the highest floor is not above the clouds.
No, you're wrong. If we stand at the highest floor, we can be closer to moon and
Yes, now we can see because the clouds has a hole. You can see the moon now.
yeah, it's so bright. Right?
But for example, if you go in this building here, the building is not higher than the clouds, so you still cannot see the moon.
But we can see it through the window.
No, you can't.
I can demonstrate it. I can prove it.
No, you can't. How are you gonna prove it?
After I come to my dormitory.
When you go to your dormitory, you take a picture and send it to me.
Yeah, okay.
But you're still gonna see the clouds, not the moon.
I think I can see it. If the moon still there.
What I'm trying to say here, you're here in the floor, right? And here's the building. So here is the moon, and the cloud is here. Okay, put your hand here. Yes, the moon is here. Okay, so if you are here, you cannot see the moon because the cloud is in front of the moon. If you go on top of the building, the cloud is still in front of the moon. It doesn't matter if you're here or here, because the cloud is still blocking the view. The moon is behind the clouds. This is what I'm saying. You can go to your building, highest floor, but the clouds is still here blocking the view.
But if I stand in front of my dormitory, there are no buildings block.
But there's not the building is not blocking. The moon is higher than the building. But what's blocking is not the building, it's the clouds.
If we stand at the highest floor,
This might be a good picture.
actually we can see it. Really, we can see it. Maybe
1993 to 1997 in that collection about
Okay.
I can see.
Take a picture. I won't send it.
1997. So that was a very year when I was in university. So I worried about my future. So when I was in university, I made a preparation for being a teacher. So I
出来了，
spent a lot of
要不要
time
抓拍一下？他要出来了。
practicing.
Yes, she confirmed to me that I don't have classes tomorrow, so I can go to the
You
library.
can go there
Yes.
on time.
Yes, 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
First, you have to pass the CBC at the support. Even have
Yeah, the moon is very nice now. Let's take a picture.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it.
if you can't get to the school, after me would give you a chance.
This is not a good picture. I have a much better camera in my dorm.
Oh, I get it. It's super moon. So red, so
No,
pure,
I can't.
so white,
I can't.
so beautiful. Oh,
So after graduation, so I teacher.
Maybe I stand in the wrong place.
I study in right? So if you
just give me some time. I'm ready.
you have no problem. But if you really want to speak English, you start to the teacher and to the teacher. So at that time, I also want to so I would decide to
So, what features do you think determine one person's beauty?
What features?
Yeah, what features do you think determine one person's beauty?
I don't.
Maybe it's a boy or girl.
What do you mean?
because I'm
Uh,
I think being a senior middle school teacher, I think it's easier than a middle school teacher.
what?
I'm saying, someone they want to get a good picture and they go to they enter into this building and
Yeah.
maybe
They
on the head of some place.
they
On some high
they go
place.
to the highest floor to take the picture of moon.
It doesn't matter. The moon is too far away. Just a few blocks high is not gonna make any difference. Yes, unless, for example,
Oh, it appears.
if
It disappeared.
yes, because the clouds get in front of it. People are starting coming back from the library.
Just give me some time. I'm ready. Du-du-du-du.
Maybe there will be many people took photos of.
Yes, and when I get back to my dorm, I'm gonna take the other camera. I have
You can see the photos from your WeChat.
and then I'm gonna take an. Oh, I would try to take a better picture of the moon. But the clouds needs to get off in front of the moon.
I think as a high.
So, what's your opinion about that question?
English teacher.
Oh, about the question. You didn't forget, right?
I want to know.
Well,
Help the student.
I always find Oriental girls very beautiful.
Oriental was
Oriental means from Japan, China, right?
Oh, okay.
And what are the features that you have that we don't have in Western countries? For example, your eyes are different like this, right?
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. But also, many girls here in China, they do the surgery called double eyelid. They try to make their eyes bigger, and I don't agree with that because I feel like it's beauty the way it is.
And maybe they want to be more beautiful.
But it does not mean more beautiful. They have different taste. For me, it's already beautiful. I don't see their need to do those things.
Yeah,
Everyone has a different taste, right?
right.
So, but I don't feel like I don't understand why a lot of girls go to surgery to do those things.
And most of the surgery, failure. It's a failure.
Yes, the
Yeah.
surgery you run the risk if something goes wrong, you go blind.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not worth it.
yeah.
Yeah, the people should like the way they are. But people always feel like I want it to be different. I want it to be different instead of loving the way they already are. Everyone is beauty in their own way. You just need to find someone who thinks you're beautiful instead of finding someone who prefers other person.
Yeah. They want to pursue the perfection.
It's not perfection. It's a different tastes.
Different taste.
Yes, for example, uh, what I'm trying to say is, if you look at a Western like me, and you're looking at Chinese like you, we both can be perfect, but we are different.
Yeah.
So you just want to change the way you are to become like a foreigner. It does not make sense. Why don't you be proud of being a Chinese girl in your own beauty? You don't need to have eyes like a foreigner to be pretty. You're pretty in your own way, like having your Chinese eye. Right?
Right.
It's not about being perfect. They want it to be different. I don't feel like there's need for people feel like that. People are too much unhappy with the way they are.
Yes, in fact, we just have choose the 1 year.
Because everyone wants to be different and beautiful.
Just for
But
we have
different does not necessarily mean beautiful.
it is 1 year. We
Yeah. Maybe.
For example, I have this experience a lot here in China. For example, I go to eat in the canteen with a student, and I saw many students. I choose the one to go to sit together with them. And sometimes I choose, I'm going to sit with that girl because she's cute, she's pretty. And then I sit them. And then I start talking to them. And then I find out that she feel like she's ugly. She don't feel like she's pretty. And I exchange with chat and why are you not using your picture? I feel I'm ugly. This is why I'm not using my picture. And I said, well, hello.
This is common situation for
It's too much common, and I find it disturbing because a lot of very pretty girls feel like they're ugly. This is disturbing for me. They're not confident. They feel like I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to understand. When I got here in China, people are telling me, "Well, I don't use my picture because I'm ugly." I thought it was they're mocking me, they're teasing me. But then so many people give me this answer, and then well, they're probably telling me the truth. But in the first time, I wasn't believing it because I couldn't believe it.
I remember that many students.
For example, what is your reason for not using your own picture in WeChat? What is your reason? Because I feel like you're a very pretty girl. Why are you not using your own picture? You feel like you're ugly?
I think it's not necessary for me to use my own photos.
Well, it's not necessary, but what I'm thinking is it's your ID picture. It's your profile picture. It should be your picture.
I would like to send it to my WeChat, not to use for my profile picture.
Why not?
And because we Chinese students like to change our profile photos all the time.
Yes, but change for another one for you, another one from you. Not for a cartoon, not for a actor. Just take a new picture of you and put it back there. You're gonna keep taking picture. For example, my picture maybe I'm gonna change next year because I'm getting older. I take another picture of me, right? Not somebody else. For example, I want you to use your own picture. Let's change it.
No.
No, let's change it. Just change it for a while, just to see how it goes.
You like the
If you don't like it, maybe you change it back. But use it for 1 week. Is that okay?
A week?
1 week. Yes. Let's change it. Let's take a picture. Take a picture. Come on.
No.
Come on. Right. Let's go.
No, I can't find
No.
suitable.
No. Take one picture right now.
No.
Why not?
It's not suitable for.
No, it is suitable.
No.
Why don't you use your own picture? What's the reason? For example,
I don't want be a special person.
let me show you here. Let me see. Okay, let me see. No.
She used her
Search.
own pictures.
I convinced her to change her picture. She was not using her own picture. So let's see. How can we files? Not files. Maybe files. No, not files. How can I see the pictures of the conversation here? Where can I see the pictures of the? Oh,
You can
okay. Photos and
photo
videos.
videos.
I really wanted to put that at a level. I really wanted to teach it. That at a time I was affected and as hearing in that year, I had a chance to honor university.
I don't have it here anymore. She was using another picture.
I had a lot of graduates, but also had about 10 universities and 10 other universities and other programs. So, and it's almost every university gives me a chance to teach it. So the first one is
Yeah, it's not here. But she was using another picture. It was not here anymore. I wanted to show you, but I didn't find it.
You mean
But
she,
I convinced her to put her own picture.
so she changed it?
Yeah, she changed it. Now she's using her own picture. This is what I'm telling you. So I wanted to convince you too.
No.
Why not? Just for 1 week.
I think 1 week.
Just try as an experiment. Just for 1 week.
I didn't ever do it.
You don't know how to do it?
No.
You don't want to do it?
No.
Why not?
I don't mean this. I mean I'm not used to doing this.
What's the reason? Why you're not ready to do this? Why?
Because I think if I change my profile photo for myself, I will be a special girl in many students. They will
Like you more?
No. Maybe boys will like me more, but girls maybe discuss this.
Why?
They maybe think I'm too confident about myself.
Is that bad to be confident?
No. If you are confident about yourself, it's good. But if you you are too confident about yourself, you will be discussed by other students.
There's not such a thing as being too confident. There's not such a thing. So do you think that they don't like me because I use my own picture?
No, they think it's common.
So they think that they disgust me because I'm too confident?
No.
Huh?
Hello?
Do you think that they disgust me because I'm too confident?
I'm Andy.
Andy, hello Andy.
Teacher, what's your name?
My name is Marcelo.
Marcela.
Yes.
I heard you from Brazil.
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
So I want to know which course you teach in our school.
I'm teaching international settlement.
International
Settlement.
settlement.
Yes.
I don't know what's mean.
It means a way of sending money from one country to another.
Sending money.
Money to one country to another, like pay for imports.
Pay for-
贸易吧，应该是那种
Import,
贸易的
export. Yes.
Okay, I know that.
For example, you want to buy things from Brazil. You make an order. The shipment arrive here. You need to pay Brazil. Now send money to Brazil to pay for things that you bought it.
Okay.
It's a way of selling debts, like in the trading business.
Your teacher from China or other country?
No, I'm teaching here in China. My students are Chinese students.
Oh, okay. You when you teach them, you speak in English.
Yes, in English. I
Oh.
don't speak Chinese.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know that.
All right.
Oh.
I'm about to go home too. It's almost 10 o'clock, right?
He asked me to use my photos for profile photo.
Oh.
Yes. Why most Chinese people don't use their picture in the profile? For example, I'm using my own picture. This is my picture.
Oh.
What picture are you using in yours? Is it your
No,
picture?
no.
Why not?
Because we are shy. Yeah.
How are
Huh?
you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fine.
Are you?
How are you doing?
I'm okay, but it's like today's a little bit cold.
Is it?
It
Yeah.
is.
I don't think so.
It's May. It's very nice weather.
You're kidding me. You're from Brazil. It's tropical air there.
But it's good today. It's really good.
But I think I'm allergic to the climate here.
I love
The big wind.
today
is
really nice.
It's super cold.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's
Okay,
really
let me
all the
try
time.
to convince you.
No.
Huh? Why not? Just
No.
1 week.
No.
Why not?
Maybe because today is rainy. Rainy.
Yes, rainy makes a little bit colder, but yeah.
Changes a lot. Always.
So what is the reason you're not using your own picture in the profile? Your WeChat profile.
他要我换一周的自己头像，自己
You're using your own? Oh, she's using her own.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Most.
Chinese are not using their own
Yeah.
picture.
Because we are shy.
Liberty, right?
I'm a different one.
Do you think Chinese is more shy than foreigner student? Do you think so?
Foreign what?
Do you think Chinese is more shy than your country's
Yes.
kid? Yeah, more
Yeah.
shy.
Yes, more shy. Yes.
Oh.
In my own country, they use everyone uses their own picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Liberty, right?
Yes.
Is that you here? Is this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's using her own picture. Why don't you use your own picture?
I don't want to do this.
Just for 1 week. Just try out.
Although I have many pictures for myself, but I don't want to use it.
It's like culture differences, like a culture
Yeah,
of a
maybe.
country.
Yeah.
Like Japanese people don't smile often, just like their custom or something. Actually, culture is something deeply melted in one's blood. That's why America is trying to convey their cultures to the rest of their world. Like, it's very influential.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to change a people's personality, like the people of the whole country. It's almost the same. I will take an example once illustrated by my teacher.
Well, let me ask you this. This is not about actually. I'm not trying to change you or do anything. What I'm trying to say is, it is very hard for me to establish a good relationship with people that I don't know of. For example, if I start talking to you in a WeChat, I don't know you, I don't see your picture, I don't understand your name, and I feel like there's no way I can establish a good relationship.
But now in this cyber world, even you see the image, you don't know whether it is true or not.
Yes, but if you keep uh, behaving like you're hiding things from me, it's becoming even harder for me to trust you.
Yeah, but actually Chinese people don't need to start a relationship online. We prefer or we trust.
I
the
do
real
prefer to. Yes, I do prefer to.
Yeah.
Yes, this is why, for example, you saw in the post, right? I wanted to go to Jiujiang
Oh, that's cool.
because I would never start a relationship like that before getting to know the person face to face.
Oh yeah.
I would never maintain a relationship for a long distance relationship like many people do. It's not worth
I
it.
think Chinese people, the common behavior is like we want to act the same. We don't want individuality. Like if you let American choose a pencil in the box, he will choose the one which is different from the others. If you ask the Chinese people, he will choose the same one as others. That's a
Oh.
common feature of Chinese.
So do you understand it?
A little bit, but it's hard for me to accept it because, for example, I have one here, the group of my students, 36 students, and when I open the WeChat, I don't know who they are because I cannot recognize by their pictures, and I don't recognize by their names as well. So it's very hard for me to know
And
which.
when one student asks you, "Do you remember me?" You will be like, "What the hell? Who you are? You never let me know you."
Yes, kind of like the same. Yes.
Like, yeah.
For
that's
example,
it.
there is a study in LinkedIn, and they find out that the person who is use their own picture, there are 50 more times to be likable, to be trustable.
Yes, I believe so. But
For example, when you don't see a person, you don't know who they are, it's very hard to trust them.
yeah,
For example, they also did a study in many other aspects. For example, if I am a speaker, I'm gonna give a lesson to your class. You never know me before, I'm just gonna give one lesson and go away, right? So if you can see my hands when I'm speaking to you in a class, you will like me more.
yes.
If my hands on in my back all the time, you will feel a little bit disturbed. You don't like me as much if you can see my hand.
yeah,
Just because you can see my hand, you trust me more.
yes.
This is how important it is.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing. For example, if my hand's in my back, you don't know if I'm hiding a gun, if there's a knife in my hand, so you don't know if I'm friend or enemy.
Yes.
The most of the foreigners, when they communicate, they will use their hand. But most of Chinese don't use their hand.
Yes. For example, also you can notice this. For example, if my hands are like this, I'm friendly. If I turn my hands like this down, I become a little bit more
Yes,
aggressive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So these are the things. The same thing goes for the picture, right? For example, a few decades ago, we didn't have computers, right? This social thing is becoming norm in our generation, right? So just because we can see people, for example, when I start talking to people online, the first thing I ask is, can you do a video call?
I
Yes.
think most people won't do that.
Huh?
Most people won't do that.
Yes.
in
And
China.
then I stop talking to them
Oh yeah.
because I don't know who they are. They probably are sending fake pictures. A lot of people are doing this. How can I
That's
trust a
true.
person if I don't know anything about them? They're hiding. They don't want to do those things.
Yeah, you will meet a really nice person by doing so, but it's hard to meet.
For example, what I'm saying is this girl in Shenzhen, the first time we talked, she asked me, can we do a video call? I said yes. And then we've become a very good friend since then because she's not hiding things from me. I'm not hiding things from her.
Oh, that might be very good romantic relationship. Congratulations.
No, it's not yet because I didn't meet her in person. This is why I wanted to go to Shenzhen. If I wanted to give a chance,
It's great.
If I wanted to
congrats.
give a chance for this relationship, I need to move there. She's not my girlfriend yet.
But I
We are
think
just
she won't be.
we are just good friends until now.
I'm sorry, I need to go back.
Okay.
To talk to you.
Okay, bye.
But I think most of the Chinese people are not very confident of their looking.
They're looking, right?
Compare the initial problems.
So maybe they send you the picture is not true. Maybe this picture is some superstar. Yeah, maybe you.
Yeah, maybe, but you should be more confident. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we can convince someday by sending photos to each other. After we add our WeChats. Although we don't use our profile, although we don't use our photos for profile picture, we can send our own pictures to each other so that we can trust each other.
Yes.
It's the same.
Yes, I'm not saying that it would change anything for me because I know you already. We are good friends. But if I didn't know you and I don't see your picture, I think it's a little bit better when I see your picture. I think it's a little bit better.
Yeah. Maybe it's moderate.
Yes. I think you should change.
No, you can't.
Not you. I
convince me
think
to do that.
everyone should change it.
Maybe you can convince that girl to change it, but you can't convince other girls to change it.
Yes, I cannot convince everyone, of course.
Yeah.
Organic go. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Now there's
So I cannot convince you then, right?
yeah. So are you sad about this?
Not said it does not change anything for me. I just feel like let me tell you a story that happened with me and my kids, okay?
Okay.
My kid, when he was 3 years old, there's this candy made of sugar, very sweet, and I bought it for him. And then I opened the bag and said, well, do you want to try it? He said, no, I don't like it. I said, how come you don't like it? Not even try it. You need to try at least one to see if you like it or not.
Yeah.
And I asked him, you can have one. And no, I don't like it. And then, okay. And then I start eating. And then I said, well, when we get to the last one, I'm going to make you eat this one. Even if I have to hit you. The last one. So I start eating. So when I get to the last one, now this is the last one. You have two options. You're going to eat for good, for well, or I need to hit you for you to eat. And I said, well, I'll eat you. I'm going to eat without you hitting me. So he asked and he pick up and eat. And then I saw he likes it. Oh, it's good. But then, oh, no more. That's the last one. And I did that on purpose because I knew he would like it. But I wanted to be the last one because there he has no more to eat, right?
Yeah.
He was to put in evidence that it was a dumb decision. Because if he chose the first one, he likes it. He still have more to eat, right? If he didn't like it, that's okay. He didn't need to eat. But now he likes it. They don't have more to eat because I have eaten all of them. So I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that you should like or not like it. I'm asking you to try new things. Change for 1 week. Did you ever use your picture or never use it?
Oh yeah, I ever use this.
Never use it?
Ever. I ever use this.
What do you mean ever? You use once?
Yeah, I use once.
And then you stop using it.
I don't use my face a picture. I just
So
use
you never use it then? If not your face, is not you, right?
It's just
If you put
my-
a picture of your hand here, nobody
it's
knows
just
it.
my clothes or my dress.
But they cannot see you.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, it's
they
not
can-
you then. It's not you. It needs to be you, right? Otherwise, it's not you. If you take a hand of your shoe, a picture of your shoe, this is me. It's not you, right? You cannot recognize you by your shoe.
But it's okay. You can convince me to use.
You're never gonna use your own picture. Never.
Yeah, never.
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 Really?
Really. Maybe after I get married and I from a family, why
Do you have your ID, university ID?
university
Do you
ID?
have your university ID there with you?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Where is your university ID?
Oh, it's here.
So what picture is this?
It's
It is you, right?
it's a little dark.
No, but why you cannot use somebody else's picture here?
Because the school asked me to use it.
You need to use your picture because it is your ID, right? It's not my ID, so you
Yeah.
need to use your. The same thing is in the profile. The first the profile picture is the identity of the owner of that contact. For example, other pictures you should use in the moments, right? But this picture here is kind of your ID picture. This is your ID picture, just as the same. You cannot use somebody else's picture. But here the school doesn't let you to use somebody else's picture. This is why you're using your own picture, right? But here they cannot force you to use your own picture. But it's supposed to be your picture because it is your ID picture. This is how people know this is a techie WeChat because this is her picture.
I will only use my own picture in some way like this. My ID card.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's a little late.
Yes, almost 10.
Yeah. Do you need to go home?
Yes, I need to go home.
Yeah. I also need to go down my dormitory. So, do you want to sit down here for a while?
Yes, I'm sitting here for a while.
Then you go home?
When you go home, I go home too.
No, because
It's almost 10.
I need to take a shower.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Bye bye.
So you sit down alone?
Yes, I'll sit here for a while.
Maybe you can go home.
Yes, I'll go home. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye bye,
okay.
Bye bye, Techie. Goodbye.